Hello everyone, and welcome. Glowing Star. Today, we are going to start with energy, focus, and no distractions. In a moment, you will see an image that we will describe using basic, intermediate, and advanced English. This will help you improve your vocabulary, listening, and speaking skills step by step. At the end of each level, we will learn new vocabulary words and their meanings to expand your English even more. Get ready to learn, practice, and enjoy the process. Let's begin right now. Basic English. Every morning I wake up with hope in my heart. I wear a beautiful red dress that reminds me to be joyful and confident. Before I begin my day, I pray to God. I put all my dreams, my plans, and my future in His hands. I know that God has a perfect plan for my life. One of my biggest dreams is to work for an international company. I study English every day because I know this language will open many doors. I practice reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Sometimes learning is difficult, but I never give up. I believe God gives me strength and wisdom. I also dream of having a happy family. I want to raise 2 sons who love God with all their hearts. I want them to be honest, respectful, hardworking, responsible, and independent. I want to teach them kindness, faith, and love every day. My greatest dream is to have a home where God's presence is the center of our lives. I want my family to pray together, help other people, and trust God in every situation. I believe that with faith, patience, and hard work, God will guide me to every beautiful dream He has prepared for me. I trust Him every day. Vocabulary. Hope. Pray. Dreams. Future. Strength. Hardworking. Trust. Intermediate English. Every day I choose to place my dreams and future into God's loving hands. I believe that His timing is always perfect, even when I cannot understand every situation. My faith gives me peace, courage, and confidence to continue moving forward. One of my greatest goals is to work for an international company where I can communicate fluently in English. For this reason, I dedicate time every day to improving my vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and communication skills. Learning English is not only an educational goal but also a personal mission that will allow me to grow professionally and serve others with excellence. Another important dream is to build a family centered on God's love. I hope to raise 2 sons who respect God, value honesty, work diligently, and become responsible, independent men. I want them to understand that true success comes from integrity, compassion, and faith instead of material possessions. Above all, I desire a peaceful home where prayer is part of our daily routine and where God's presence guides every decision we make. I know there will be challenges, but I trust that God will provide wisdom, strength, and opportunities. With perseverance, discipline, and faith, I believe every dream can become reality according to God's perfect purpose for my life and family. Vocabulary. Fluently. Dedicate. Pronunciation. Integrity. Compassion. Perseverance. Purpose. Advanced English. With unwavering faith, I entrust every aspiration, ambition, and uncertainty to God's sovereign guidance. Wearing my beautiful red bohemian dress reminds me that true beauty comes from a heart filled with gratitude, humility, and unwavering confidence in His promises. Although the future remains unseen, I firmly believe that God orchestrates every detail according to His perfect will. One of my lifelong aspirations is to become a valuable professional within an international organization where I can communicate effectively in English. Mastering this language represents far more than professional advancement. It symbolizes personal transformation, lifelong learning, and the opportunity to connect with people from diverse cultures while making a meaningful contribution through my work. Equally important is my desire to establish a Christ-centered family. I pray for the privilege of raising 2 sons who embrace godly values, demonstrate integrity, pursue excellence, and develop into compassionate, diligent, and independent men. My deepest wish is that they grow with wisdom and a genuine reverence for God. Ultimately, I long for a home where love, forgiveness, prayer, and biblical principles shape every conversation and decision. Regardless of life's uncertainties, I remain confident that faithful obedience, perseverance, and unwavering trust in God will lead me toward a future filled with purpose, peace, lasting joy, abundant blessings, and eternal hope. Key vocabulary: unwavering, entrust, aspiration, sovereign, orchestrates, reverence, abundant. Great job today. Glowing star. Today, you made progress, and if you continue practicing like this every day, you will become better and more confident in English step by step. Remember, every small effort brings you closer to your goals. Keep learning, keep improving, and never give up. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new today. I'll see you in the next video, specially made for you. Rocket.